Oh, I think I've earned this.
Only in a minute or two?
Yeah.
Babe, that's...
What?
That orange towel we use, I guess.
When did that just happen?
It must have just now.
Find a flight that's the right price. Airline, stops, cabin class, and more. Search kayak now.
Can you take me up into there?
Oh, I have to wait for my nails to dry for a minute. But I can in a minute.
Or can you at least hand me the stuff?
I have to wait for my nails to dry.
Alright.
Is this your car? Open it up right now. Come here. Try and put your hands behind your back. What the hell do you think?
What are they doing now?
This girl's getting arrested for leaving her kid in the car when she went to the liquor store.
Oh, no, that's fair enough.
On a hot, hot day.
Okay, yeah, I'll be able to help you with whatever you want, by the way, now.
Well, till you flip around the fan is a different thing. So I can turn it on. So I put it the wrong way, apparently. Turn on.
Oh, on top of things.
No, you step over here. Is that your child? Then you come here.
Oh,
You
I'm
okay?
gonna stand myself a little bit.
Mercury. I'm just kidding.
What's this?
The car isn't even running. Come over here.
At least you know that if somebody went down to that beach, at least they're asymptomatic.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Stand right here. Don't move. Anyone, I think we may need I've been a type 1 diabetic for 6 years. I was diagnosed when I was 52. I've been using type 1 for 3 years.
God.
Diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
You know what pisses me off the most about all these fat people, though? It's like, there's nothing wrong with being fat, and it doesn't make you ugly or anything.
But they act
It
like
can make you unhealthy. But I've had people tell me I'm fat phobic this past week because I want to work out.
Yeah, I know, that's just a little much.
So basically, I'm not allowed to do any self-care unless I specifically am doing it so that I can be more obese. Like,
That makes no sense. That wouldn't self-care make you not obese.
truthfully.
I don't want to climb up that tree, so I'm going to harpoon my coconuts, babe. Look at this. Look, babe, watch. This is how you get coconuts in the islands. Watch.
And it's annoying when it's like my doctors are always literally telling me you're almost morbidly obese. I think you're actually just barely morbidly obese. Like, I literally had so many doctors tell me that. I don't even ask my doctors about my weight anymore because I used to be like, hey, do you think I'm overweight or do you think I like
And they're like,
normal?
yes.
And they're like, well, we think that for your body's height and like stuff that you're kind of like close to, or sometimes I've even had doctors literally tell me that they think I'm morbidly obese. But yeah, I have people online telling me I'm not actually fat, so I have no right to call myself fat, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, no, that's
And like if I call myself fat, I'm instantly insulting myself and degrading myself, even though I thought that the goal was to call yourself fat and be positive about it. But apparently, if you're not fat enough, like if I don't literally look like your mom, I'm not allowed to call myself fat, or I'm degrading myself, and I'm taking for granted real fat people's problems. And it's like, fat people are not actually oppressed. Like,
can you quit, right?
like if somebody is saying they don't make clothes big enough for me, that is not oppression. Like, I could say they don't make fucking non-binary clothes, but that is not oppression.
No.
What is oppression is when, like, you go to, okay, the only time that someone might be slightly oppressed as a fat person is if they go to the doctor and they have a genuinely medical concern and the doctor acts like they don't want to look into it because they're fat. Which does happen, but nowhere else are fat people oppressed.
Literally.
And not always are fat people oppressed at the doctor's office. A lot of doctors are fat positive, and a lot of doctors know that if you can take care of yourself to a certain degree, you can be fat and you can be healthy. Except, I'm not gonna lie, I would like it if my doctor didn't sugarcoat it and was like, hey, you need to take care of yourself or you're gonna fucking die. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just so annoying. It's like when fucking a white person is like, I'm oppressed because I have to wear a mask at a store. Like a fat person being like, I'm oppressed because I have to look for clothes and go to multiple stores to find clothes I like. What the fuck do you think everyone else does? Nobody just, like, rarely, but hardly anyone just goes to fucking Walmart and grabs whatever the fuck they see that they assume is their size and just leaves.
Kinda, yeah, you're right.
Like, even you. There's a lot of times where we'll go to a couple stores and you'll be like, hey, can we try somewhere else? Like Fred Meyer or Target or whatever.
Yeah, no, you're correct. That's what everybody does. So people need to stop thinking they're special for some reason.
It's not even about thinking you're special. Anyone can think they're fucking special. That's fine. But what I don't get is why people think that it's so fun and it's such a thing to do to be all like, oh, let's have a competition for who has the worst life. Because that's so quirky. Like, why would you want to live like that? If you're fat and you're oppressed for it and you have the chance to, like, change that about yourself, why would you choose to live like that? If you're so fucking oppressed.
Because then they wouldn't have a reason to complain.
It's like even fucking trans people. If you're trans and you're oppressed, what do trans people do? They fit the standard that makes them not oppressed. So they look more like a man or a woman, whatever they're trying to pass as. And like, there's some trans people like me, or like gender fluid people or non-binary people who, like, they don't have to look like a dude or a guy to feel validated. But for some people, if someone is oppressing them because they look too much like a guy and they're a trans woman, they'll try to make themselves look more feminine. So if you're getting oppressed because you're fucking fat and that's something you have the option to change, why would you fucking let yourself be oppressed?
True.
If black people could, they would change their fucking skin code. Actually, as a matter of fact, they literally do. That's why fucking skin lightening kits exist. Like, they don't exist for fucking white people, like...
No, they don't. I mean, you could use it, but it's kind of pointless.
It's just so annoying. Like, it feels like recently everyone just is so obsessed with, like, Oh my god, I want to be so quirky and oppressed.
That's how that works, right? Shit. There we go. That feels more stable.
Arizona police officers rescued a baby left inside a hot car. Stacy Hoppy was arrested in June after forgetting her 5-month-old in a Target parking lot for nearly an hour. The infant did survive, fortunately. Chris Van Cleve is following the story. Chris, how exactly did this happen? Well, good morning. The distraught mother is heard over and over again saying that it was an accident just like the hour she forgot her baby was in that car. That's a shockingly common answer when these things happen. Time and time again, parents say they simply forgot the baby was there.
How do you forget your
Yeah,
kid?
how the
Deadly
fuck?
at least 85 times in the last 2 years alone. Caught her. I don't know. I went for her because she caught her. Eventually, the mother receptive, Stacy Hall, realized she did the unimaginable. I honestly don't know how it happened. I don't. I'm freaking out. I'm sorry. I swear. I'm trying to your baby. Oh, God. My baby daughter inside her car, parked in the hot Arizona sun.
Jesus. 5 months? I thought they said 5 years earlier.
Jesus. There's the boat. Where's it going? Supposed to be going.
That's how we're doing it. I'm just kidding.
Jesus. Man, this is a hell of a herring storm I'm in, babe.
I'm gonna be real with you, babe. Probably gonna joke a lot about our baby dying.
I know you are.
Hey, we could get a CPS call at some point. I'm just gonna tell them, well, we always planned for the jokes to stop right when they started saying their first words.
Alright, I think we're headed to the right island, which is my home island. I got more chests to drop off.
Jesus. The last dude had his twin infants die in his car because he left them in the car at an accident when he went to work. Why do you have your kids in your car when you're going to work?
Jesus Christ.
Makes you wonder, like, is it really an accident? What the fuck?
Jesus. The water's going up and underneath my boat so much. So this is more impressive than your Survivor game that you're talking about, right?
What?
You're more impressed with what I was able to do in this game compared to that Survivor game you were talking about?
No, babe. I have to tell you, it's like exactly like Sims Castaway, except it's like
Playable?
it's like for babies. Like,
This is for babies?
yes, babe, it would take you months and months and months, or maybe even a year, to even start building a raft in Sims Castaway, because you have to get this building skills built up to be allowed to build that kind of shit.
You do it in this game too. Like, legit.
Well, obviously they make it a lot easier than real life because
See? Those are the different skills you have to have. I've just been really
you don't get no watch,
Okay, fair enough. You don't get a thing to track your skills.
but you do die a lot if you don't. Because
Oh shit, that's a rock.
You die if you don't piss when Sims cast away.
Okay, they don't have a bathroom mechanic in the. Shit, what did I hit? What did I hit? What did I hit? What did I hit?
I like how you can die from using the bathroom in this, but you can't die if you don't use the bathroom.
What the did I just hit?
Probably just a rock.
Yes. My island. No, the fish are flying. I don't think this is my island.
Police responding to a simple disturbance call found themselves dealing with 9 hungry little kids inside a hotel room, surrounded by filth. Found two Ross Gavin Islam and Marietta, and investigators who was
Oh yeah, it is. I think this is my island. I think I see my stuff finally.
And it shows you police never really know what they're going to encounter when they get called to a scene. This was a
I lost my home.
simple disturbance call at the extended stay hotel. Behind me, when police found themselves dealing with a family of 7, including 5
Yeah, look how
young kids,
low
obviously
this
scared
water
to death.
is there.
And there's crabs.
Oh, look at all that.
Yeah, no.
Is that a boat?
That's a crash boat. Yeah, it has stuff in it, but I'm like,
Go over there.
I'm lost, right? Goblin shark.
Children had little to eat. Affected officer so much the department posted a picture on its Facebook page. An officer comforting one of the school children saying the pair bonded instantly. Parents Sanchez Lampkin and Tiffany Mathis arrested on multiple charges including deprivation of a minor. Lampkin, the court says, admitted to selling crack out of the road. Not surprising to neighbors. Which guys? You know, it's what my limit is. Signing up. Investigators were all over the scene. They originally took the 5 kids into custody, but talked to a family member. Next time you see this in your backyard, don't correct. Because this is the best natural game killing in the world. So you need to prepare to move in. If you take the first steps, see what substance. See what's murder, kids, first thing you should do is find them.
This week on Marketplace, we take you inside daycares. Do you have like first aid, CPR, education? I've been doing this for many years. They should be one of the safest places children spend time. But we reveal a patchwork system that can put a child in us really wrong. With rules, potential dangers, and people breaking the law. We're going undercover, checking out daycares, seeing what goes on when parents aren't around. Searching for a space in our own. We'll test if the places trusted to look after kids are safe for people online. We investigate 20 daycares, starting at this Toronto home. First impressions, it doesn't look much like a daycare. The team
I mean, at this point, I can pretty much build whatever I need.
kitchen, and we're told there's space for more kids. So we asked for a tour. It starts in the basement playroom, pretty small area, and no windows. So this is where they play. And check out where the kids now. You're right, there's a survey, we asked parents using unlicensed care if a person looking after their child has CPR and first aid certification. Almost one-third say there's no safety training, or they don't know. Serious consequences if a child chokes or
What?
hurts themselves.
Where am I?
In most licensed daycares, safety training's mandatory. Back on hidden camera, our test continues in another home daycare. At first, there seemed to be more adults milling around than children. Then we spot a toddler at the top of the stairs. No baby gates in sight. She tells us she's looking after 3 kids who get the run of the house. It doesn't look much like a daycare to Martha Friendly. If you are caring for children, you should be focusing on caring for children, not having them kind of traipsing around the house, incidentally while your friends or your neighbors or everything are kind of coming and going. When it comes to this daycare worker's credentials,
I think you could plug this into that wall.
I'm being chased by a giant crab, but sure. I'm just gonna finish this up. As I'm bleeding out.
she's just a mom who runs a home daycare. She could be a fine mom, but it's different. She can take care of ridiculous children, which is why I think that there needs some sort of training more important. It's not your own children. You're actually doing, it's an economic activity. Training in early childhood education is
You want it here or on the ground?
early years.
On the ground.
So we survey parents about that too. Ask if the person looking after their kids has training or qualifications in early childhood education. 58% tell us no, or again, they just don't know. And we're about to uncover more problems. We find a daycare in a Toronto neighborhood with plenty of young families. Hi, looking for daycare for neighborhood. Gloria DeMello runs the daycare. Kids are everywhere. 3 years old or younger.
Alright, copy that.
Real daycares can
Thank you.
have more than 5 kids unless they're licensed. But Gloria's husband, Sultan Jaffer, reassures us all these kids aren't the norm. He says some kids are just here for a short visit from their second daycare nearby. But we're not convinced that's what's going on when we watch parents doing morning drop-off. There's Gloria opening up the daycare and child number 1. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, wait a second, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, you plug it in on the school.
10 children go inside.
The bottom
Show
one.
child care expert.
You may have to do so much extra work right now.
Having more than 5 wives.
But
That
then
was
really,
part of the original one.
I know.
Nobody is looking
I was busy
Not
dealing with a shark.
but
You keep asking me to do things when I'm busy dealing with things.
I bet you have.
Just shut me down.
So that's why they try to limit what's allowed in terms of the number of kids. So they were sure Lorraine given her history.
Careful my nails.
Fine. Okay, jab break, please. Baby.
What'd you say?
Jab break, please.
Here?
Cheers.
Oh.
I can make you shut it off.
Put on a clean coat.
Oh, I think that might be my island up ahead.
They did some licensed daycares that have
Just go this way. It is home. I did it. I made it home. Or at least to somewhere I've been before. Wait. That is my... But I've been here. Yeah. Okay, this is a place I can rest, though. Well, at least I've been here. Shit. Rocks? Rocks. Shit. Uh-oh. Did I just... There we go. Just spin me right round, baby, right round, like a sprecher, baby, right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round. I'm gonna just land tonight because it's been a weird night. There's a big shark in the water somewhere, so we're just gonna call it good. I'm just gonna bring it back around here so I can get a proper light up. So maybe the back into this beach. Good Lord. Well, since I kind of came back to this island somehow instead of my original home island, we'll, oh, this would be perfect. Take it wide. Well, I guess I can turn this into like a proper backup base finally. Start putting, it looks like I'm going to be going here, and if I can find my other base, so I can just go back and forth between these two. Kind of like a tree fort. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, shark. Oh, there you are. Oh, it's a goblin shark, the assholes of the sea. Why can't you just be the tiger sharks? At least they're like, they just take quick bullet bites. Alright, lining it up. What's up?
Finding out somebody else by making a TikTok about my eyelashes, and
Ah.
my phone died.
Oh.
She knew my phone house.
Sure, where is it?
I believe.
Looks like a cat.
Is it?
Hey, inhalers there. I didn't see your big one though.
What?
Never been.
It must be like wrapped up in a bag or something. Like wrapped down.
Let me just get to the save point here. Because I somehow just went in one giant circle. And I gotta save that video because I got a funny